All right. Let's get some fucking AI written. Hi, Lore guys. This music's probably too loud. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of staring at this fucking screen, let me tell you. Okay. Where is our main script? Good luck trying to keep anything straight in this fucking... Okay. We got one down. I'm pretty sure that'll fix the problems that I was having with that. Sure. What are we gonna call this one? VT08 old. So, Vorgaz, you were there for the stream. You sort of probably paid attention sometimes. I'm thinking about making it so that the AI, the main AI, to simulate the idea that the Confederates have to take some time before they establish proper attack forces. The brown and orange main bases won't attack you until a little bit later on into the game, like maybe after 10 minutes in, or like 8 minutes in or something. You know, they would give you a bit of a berth. Meanwhile, the blue AI and the yellow AI would be attacking you, but only with like light harassment attacks. I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. Would mitigate a lot of problems. Yeah, I don't like blue for Confederates. What do they have for production structures? Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay. How was Jay's stream, by the way? I was only able to tune in for a little while. Good.
Brick wall, driving my cruiser, smashing for me.
So I've got to get this... I want this AI to be specialized against ground targets. So I am going to... probably have them upgrade to tier 3 infantry pretty early. And then eventually get to tier 3 vehicle. I think the same will probably be true for the air heavy town, which will be, they'll get tier 3 infantry pretty quick and also get, eventually get tier 3 aircraft. But maybe I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably be having them attack with a lot of fire bats, actually. Let's see. Okay. So far, so good, I would say. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Start with. Okay. So what I'm doing with these like one Goliath attacks is I'm going to basically be focusing on sending them directly towards where the player is likely to have expansions to make them a little bit more obnoxious. Just to harass the player that little extra bit if they don't have defenses. 2, 5, 6, 12.
Digitized silent off the green tea.
I need to start getting a list of coordinates here, actually. Let's do this. This is... Okay. Okay. I think that should be brown. How long did that take me? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Brown has been activated. Okay. What? Okay. Good thing about Orange's script is that I can basically use the same fucking script as Brown, just change some shit around. Hmm. Uh-oh. Tomorrow's gonna be a very special secret meeting, apparently. In the void. I don't think I actually need the stop commands. I think that was for something else. That's what I thought. Hey Hoop Thrower, what's going on? Yes, AI coding is incredibly exciting. Hey Ashy97. I'm coding some artificial intelligence for Broodward. This is the map file. Or this is map file. I'm a very technical individual. This is the map. It's a cooperative two-player overhaul of the 8th mission of Rebel Yell, if you remember the campaign map. So I've expanded it down south and added 2 extra enemy AI that have some interesting mechanics, I think. Maybe we'll get to see them in action. Probably not. I got a lot of AI coding to do. Well, not really. After I code this town, it's just one more that might be a little tricky and certainly will require some testing. Good luck. I have no idea what's going on, so have fun. Absolutely. It is a lot of fun. Let me tell you. Okay. Basically, it all works under a block system. So there's blocks of code that operate, and you can sort of loop them. Oh, we got a wireframe from our good friend. Is this over? This is an over album. All right. Switch the album. Oh, cool. My buddy DF, who also does some testing for me, also designs. He's like an artist, so he does the icons and wireframes and other things. But that aside, that's for a different project, not this one. What was I in the middle of doing? Oh, I was going to wipe out the stop from this code. So you can tell the AI to do a lot of interesting things. You can tell the AI to, well, with some minor plugins, thanks to some easy to implement plugins, thanks to a certain someone on the Stardate forums named Neve, we have access to make the AI actually, like, you can tell the AI where to prepare its attacks and where to attack too. So that's really exciting. But even without that, you can do a lot of crazy shit with AI. What language? Dog language. There is no... Wow, he forgot a couple lines. What a guy. He's dedicated to his art. This is such a stripped down coding language that it's the most basic you can possibly get, probably. I think it's this. That's not it. Fucking Christ. This? No. Oh, it's probably covert ops? Or, is this? Yeah. Had to organize some files together. Definitely not Fortran. Also, welcome to the chat, Christian Peterson. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know what language you would even call this. See, the thing is, Hoop Thrower, you're right that you probably, like, you understand a lot of the commands automatically, like, in terms of what they are supposed to do. As soon as you see build, and then you see the logic that it accepts, you know, it's pretty easy to think, oh, so you're building number of the unit, and this extra number is priority, so higher priority gets built faster. I think there's like a cap of 255 or something, I don't remember. But there's a lot of, like, stupid little interactions that can desync or fuck with your AI. Like, if, for example, this build command gets called before this start town command gets called, your game will just crash with no error. So, that's an interesting one. It's probably my favorite. I had to deal with that earlier today. I didn't know what the hell was happening because I forgot you had to use start town if you use expansion scripts within the same script. Like, if you've ever messed around with AI in Brood War without actually modding the AI, just using the basic AI, you might have noticed that there are towns, there are like main scripts, and then there are town scripts, and there's a big difference. So you have the main town gets is like the hub of the AI. Usually where their start location is placed is where this is run. And then you have area towns, which are separate scripts that belong to the same player. You can actually, if you do AI modding, you can actually eschew a lot of the main towns, of the area town scripts, and just have it so that they are all within the same script. So you don't need to use multiple script IDs. It does require some finicky nonsense, but like, you can do that pretty simply. And yes, it is for StarCraft. Let's see. Yeah, trying to figure out how to make anything work in this game is a feat of strength, honestly. It's like that with a lot of old games. StarCraft 2 doesn't have artificial intelligence built in. You will need to install trigger libraries as a front end for... probably front end for Galaxy. I would recommend looking into Insane Monsters... Insane AI project on StarCraft 2 Mapster. But StarCraft 2 doesn't have built-in AI. The campaign AI will never defend itself. You will have to trigger everything manually as a unit is attacked. Unit is owned by AI player. attacking unit is owned by enemy player, and then issue order to all units in attack group that you set up previously in variables. And you would have to add units dynamically to that attack group from based on what the AI trains. It's a complicated disaster. You basically have to emulate a heuristic AI analysis or whatever, and that's just not... that's just so dumb. But I think Insane Monsters programming worked out pretty well from what I've seen. I didn't wind up getting very far into it when I was attempting a StarCraft 2 project. But it shouldn't be impossible to at least make something resembling a campaign AI that attacks and defends itself and doesn't just stand there like in Blizzard's campaigns with like a solid 30 Thors and battlecruisers in one half of the base while you slowly chip away at the other half with infinite banelings. Hey, CR12. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I couldn't tell you. Oops. Is this basically code for a bot? Sort of. So, I'm assuming you've played StarCraft or at least have knowledge of StarCraft. When you're not playing against other people, you play against the artificial intelligence. In campaign missions, the AI will build up bases and attack with a specific set of units. And it's not like a melee game where you all start out on this in the same area. So I'm basically designing, I guess you could call it a program that will use the units that I've pre-placed on the map, build additional units, attack with them, defend their places, expand out if I want them to expand, etc. So yeah, sort of like a bot. At least the Triad Civilization games have consistently been absolutely dumb. Well, the problem with StarCraft 2's AI is that the melee AI emulates what it's like to be a human player, and that means that they constantly reissue orders all the time. And this is horrible for performance. It's like the worst thing you could possibly do. So I would, like, that's one of the reasons why I would never basically recommend using StarCraft 2's built-in AI. It's horrible for performance. It lags everything. If you look at like some of the Annihilation missions, the AI issuing orders over and over again is probably what causes that campaign to lag sometimes, if he's using the built-in AI. Just by going through the assembly of the game, or not assembly, but the galaxy code, and finding like where the AI is told to constantly issue orders as if it were a human player and deleting them, gives you like 30 more FPS. I don't think you can... I mean, you can... It's an interesting thought experiment, but their game is so poorly optimized that it's never going to do anything. You're never going to get anywhere with that, you know? Oops. Did I already get Marine Range up here? I did. Let's get rid of that. Custom StarCraft 2 AI built by machine learning algorithm? Yeah, probably. Peterson seems to know what he's talking about. I think you're thinking of DeepMind or something? Is that what it's called? Or is that Google's? That's Google DeepMind, I think. That's not what Elon Musk has. It's probably better than me at the game. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to adjourn my stream because the Mapcraft judging, at least the first round of discussions regarding judging, will be occurring now. And obviously I can't stream such conversations. So I will probably be back in an hour or so. Appreciate you guys bearing with me here. And I will get back to coding AI and talking about Elon Musk's large intelligence later on. Thank you smooches. Bye-bye.